Hello, 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 all my beautiful, amazing, fantastic machine heads. Welcome, welcome, welcome to a brand new extreme series. This is My Lands by Stevie, a 4X map. This is an extreme map. You literally start with nothing but grass, and you have to make it whatever you want. But here's the kicker. We already own one field right here. You can see that it's 649,000. Watch this. Some of these fields, 6 million, 3 million, 10 million, 19 million, 3 million, 6 million, 5 million, and 3 million. And they're all grass. I will get you up, and then I'll tell you about the challenge here. Let's go flight mode on. So you guys can see, I had every intentions of going live tonight, but I figured, nope, I'm going to save my live for Saturdays, and we'll go live on this. So as you can see, this is just grass as far as the eye can see. So this map is, it comes with traffic. I turned it off. This map is literally a 4X grass map. Like, okay, so one of the fields is from road to road. This is $10 million to buy this. But it's huge. It's huge. We start with this, basically, we started on new farmer mode. I'm going to show you how we're gonna go ahead and zero our money out right on camera so you can see. I spent all the $100,000. All we start with is a mower, a baler, Mark Thor's quick baler, and a picker-upper. We're going to sell silage. We own, well, it gave us this little field here, but we own all the way to the road, all the way to the tree line right here. Shebang. This is our first field. So this is going to be the pig empire. We are going to, there's not going to be a certain number of pigs, but we are going to have a lot, and I mean a lot. This series is going to kind of be the predominant one for now, because the realistic series did not take off like I wanted it to. So you guys always know my rules that rather than continue a series that is dying, I'm going to just end it, and I'm going to pick something that I want to do. So we're going to go back to this challenge a little bit. Happy New Year to everybody. It is now 2024. So what I'm going to do is we're going to move the speed up to 2x, okay? We're going to play at 2x speed. I'm going to play for 1 hour video, and then I'm going to play for 1 hour off camera. Then the next video that comes will be an hour time lapse. So we're just going to continue to go by the hours, but you guys only have to literally watch, because the time lapse will be about 15 minutes. So we're going to do that. So each time we're going to have 3 or 4 episodes per game month. We're going to play 1 game month, 1 game day month. And we're going to see how many years it takes us to own the whole map. Let's just say I'm going to have probably about 2,000 to 4,000 pigs. It's because I want to get to the point where I'm selling 30 or 60 of them every month is what I want to get. So I have some severely edited pens in here in the game, and we're ready to go. We're going to start super small. We're going to start with our John Deere 7810, I think it is. And the other thing is, too, for the first 6 months to a year of the game, we're going to decide this. We can't have anything over 240 horsepower, 250 horsepower. So everything here takes less than 250 horsepower. And we cannot upgrade that till after at least the minimum first 6 months, maybe a year. Then we can go to 300,000 or 300 horsepower. So I think I might go a year. March of year number 2 when we start, then we can go from 250 to 300 horsepower. Then when we reach March of year 3, we can go to 350 and so on and so forth. Because I don't want this to be, I want this to be a little bit slower series, but I also want it to be fun. I don't want to sit here and do it with 4-meter equipment, but I do want to do it with the right equipment. I want to do this the right way. Our farm is built pretty much, with the exception of our animal pens, but we have lots of room to expand. As you can see, we own way over to these trees. I'll give you an option here, or an idea. You can see we own that far. And if you see on the map, It's quite a bit. It's road to road, but we have a lot of area to work. So it's a simple map. It's a fun map because there's not much going on. So instead of No Man's Land, this is My Lands. That's the name of the map by Stevie. It's a pretty decent sized file. So if you find it, it's like 1.5 gigs because there is a ton, and I mean a ton of factories around the edge. All these are factories. So, you know, also, if you look at the map, we already own the edges of the map. So this is all free grass right here. So what my goal is first, and we're right next to the store. This is the store right here. So we're literally across the street from the store, which is good. What I'm going to do is we're going to mow this whole thing, and we're going to turn it into silage bales. And then we're going to plow it in and make corn. We're going to plant corn so that we can start getting ready for our pigs. We're going to feed them. We have the animal enhanced system on here, so we're going to only buy boars. We're only going to buy male pigs, and we're going to feed them corn because we don't care about them breeding, so we don't need pig food. So we're going to just feed them corn, which gives them 50%. When they get to be of weight, then we can sell them. And the pens that I have set up, we can put 30 in, and every month we're going to put 30, 30, 30, 30 until the pen is full, and then we can start selling them. Then when we sell 30, we'll buy 30, and we'll keep the pen full at all times. And that way, when we eventually get big enough, we're going to use manure and slurry for the fields. That's what we're going to build up to. But all of this blue, if you want, I'll give you a quick second flyover real quick just to show you that there is a lot, and I mean a lot, of free grass on this map. I found this, and that's why I said, you know, your fields, look at this field right here, goes from the road all the way to the next road down here. It's absolutely insane. And you can see there's some of your factories and things. I haven't flown over there too much. This is the border. There is no plastic border and stuff like that. That's the border you see out there. But you can see from these tree lines, all of this is free. All this edge here from the road to the trees is all free. Completely free, and it's already owned by us, so we have lots and lots and lots of ways. And I think that what we're going to do with this series is we cannot buy new equipment or anything that we need to upgrade until we sell silage bales. You know, we can't even buy. So once our corn is planted, we have 6 months to plant. See all this? This is all free. All this is free, but I just passed over all the factories and stuff. We'll go over that on another time. There is a train on the map that you can sell at a different town. But all of this, we're going to pass the train right. There's one of them right there. I do believe there's 2. There might be only 1. I don't know. But you can see hundreds and hundreds and hundreds. Remember, this is a 4X map. So hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of acres of grass that we own. We can actually get right down here. As soon as I slow down, this is all grass that we can mow right off the bat. See that? You can get right down in here and you can mow all of this. This is all mowable. Then you go around this, and here's there's a placeable section here. So I don't want to go too crazy. There's a couple placeable sections on the map. There's this one, and then this is the BJ, and then there's another one right here. So what we may do is keep our farm the same. We may put our animals over here because this is a good, decent size. I'll show you what pens I've got loaded up in here for you guys to see. It's kind of neat. We did the poll, and you guys overwhelmingly, almost 75% picked pigs. So that's what we're going to do. And so I downloaded some really big pig pens. And one is like 464, but look, 2,000 pigs. And it's not very big. So technically we could put, well, if we went this way, we could put 1, 2, and then we can come over to our another placeable section, and we can put 3 and 4. And what I may do is we may do something different. We may go cow pen. This is 2,000 as well. We may go 4,000 pigs and 4,000 cows. See what I mean? There's just so many. This is kind of neat. Placeable section there. And then let's get back to our tour of the map real quick. And then up here, there's more. I mean, we could put a placeable pen on everything. We can. I was showing you guys this, and then we got to get busy mowing. You know, but all of this, and what they've done is he's marked the edges of the road. You can still mow it, but that's kind of like so you don't hit the edge of the road. It's kind of neat. I mean, it's a basic map, but it's sweet. All this can be mowed for free. We already own it, and I'll show you again. See, we already own all the blue, and we own the blue right here because Field 9 is $10.7 million to buy. This one is $19 million to buy. It's crazy. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take our road and just chop that right in half so we have roads to go through it. And then these are all going to stay the same. So it's going to be cool. These are all going to be fields. We're going to make them fields. But I'll show you there's 4 more placeable sections up here. So we may go one side of the map pigs and one side of the map cows. There's another one. There's one. Did I pass? Yep, there's two. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's, if we put one cow pen in each one, that's 8,000 cows that we could have on this map, as well as 8 or 10,000 pigs. But and then there's 2 over here that I forgot about. Oh my gosh, yeah. So we may just have this may just be the crazy animal nutsy cuckoo challenge, because some of these fields are absolutely ginormous. Here's another one over here. Imagine if we have a 25,000 chicken pen. Can you imagine if we filled them all with chickens and we had like 1 million chickens? that'd be extreme even for Fury, which would be crazy. We're not going to go crazy realistic, but we're also not going to go mock Jesus either. So I want you guys to understand that this isn't about coming on here and going 25, 30 miles an hour. We're going to go as I'll go a couple miles an hour over speed from what we need, just because of the fact that they are awfully big fields. So we don't want to go, I don't want to mow this huge field at 5 miles an hour, but I am going to compromise and mow it at 8. So it's still kind of realistic. We have Mark Thor's mowers in here, so we're going to swath it, and then we got Mark Thor's baler. This is also a multi-fruit section or multi-fruit silo. I did test it. I wanted to let Big A know that I did test it with bales. It takes everything. I've put seeds in it. I put fertilizer in it. I put wood chips in it. And also, if you look, we can actually buy pigs now if we had the money. I'll show you. We go to the silo. We have 60,000 liters of wheat. Okay. We have 25,000 total mixed ration, 25,000 silage, 25,000 grass, which we could take out and bale again. So we could start with animals if we wanted to. We could literally, with 25,000 TMR, we could start with a pig pen or a cow pen right now. We have 25,000 straw, and he's given us 60,000 wheat. So we could start with our pigs right now, which we could do, but we'd have to take out a $500,000 loan to do it. So I don't know. I mean, I don't want to. This is supposed to be a pig farm total, but I also don't want to spend my whole days selling pigs. I've got a lot of farming to do. We're just gonna mow this straight down here. We're gonna make 50,000 size bales. So we're gonna exit off this or fold that. I mean, X this. We're gonna go road to road. We're gonna go straight down and then straight all the way to the road, and we're gonna just start going nuts. So let's get this, and then I want to get it. So what we could do is we could take a loan out and buy the big pig farm and put it in one of the placeable section. How much is the placeable section? That's what we need to find out. I mean, with 25,000 wheat, we could get these guys started right away. What's the closest one? Right here, right? Oh, we already own it. We already own the placeable section, right? There's also... Yeah, that one's a little farther, but this one's like literally straight down the road from where we are. So it's $465,000 for that. And I don't want to be too much in debt, but let me find out how much, again, that's going to cost us. Construction. This is what's fun about this. And we can actually go mow the grass up by them. We could actually build a farm down there. That's wide enough sections to build a farm in. Animals, pigs. $465 for that. But what I like about it is it takes water. You have to give them water. Okay? This one's only $164 for $500, but you have to pay for the water and stuff. So I don't know. Let's see. We could start with our pig thing if we wanted, but then again, I would have to buy a. Let's do it legit. Let's do it. Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna lower that. I want to put this on swath dropping. It is. But that's what we're going to do. We got placeable sections. You can build your own map. This is a no man's land on steroids. For real. We'll go like this, and then let's go. Because we cannot, we can't put course play in. Course play is only going to work for that field. We have to create fields yet. So it's going to be fun. I think I'll make one cornfield here. One cornfield in the back, a little baby one, and then one over there. Because what we're going to do is we're going to take this section. This is where we're at. We own this. We have this entire thing to do what we want. There's our little baby grass field. So what I thought about doing is one corn here, and one little baby corn here. All staggered, or we can break this into, boom, like 3. We can break it into 3s and just do it that way. So there's like a whole bunch of fields because it's going to take us a long time. I downloaded a truck, a straight truck that can fit 30 pigs. So what we're going to do is we're going to put 30 pigs in each month until they're caught up. Until the whole pen's full. 30, 30, 30, 30, 30. And then once, like I stated before, what we'll do then is when we get to the end of a year or whatever they get to, now piglets, now we can sell them probably because we're going to be paying for them. They're only going to be like $5 or $10 a piece to buy them. So I think for us, shall we go right around and then come back down by the, yeah, we can mow it like that. No, I was just thinking by the house, but this is going to be exciting. And you know what? I'm not above going live and doing this, but I think what I'm going to do, though, if I do go live with it a few times, I'm going to turn comments off because I think it's a special thing for you guys. In fact, I'm going to put my vehicle control add-on so that we can then mow this properly. Let's see, where's it come? Let's there we go. Kept hitting the wrong button. There we go. And lower him down and set his cruise control. There we go. Oops, I'll just leave him. And that is our course now. And now I can talk. And see, 9 miles an hour is a little fast compared to the realism. Realistically, we mow at right around 5 to 6 miles an hour. But 9 miles an hour for these big fields is more than plenty. So we're still going to do it realistic ish. We don't have crazy auto loads. We don't have crazy amounts of stuff. So, but I think I discovered this map, and when I found out, I immediately left you guys a note and said, "Hey, we found something cool. We're gonna do something cool. We're gonna do something crazy." So what I'm gonna do is, Snofka is still there. The realistic series is there, but it's gonna kind of take a hiatus for a while. And then what we're gonna do is, when we get with this one, we're gonna record one at an hour. Then I'm going to play an hour off camera. Then the third one, like I said, will be an hour time lapse. And then when I come back for the next one, and I think what we're going to do is let's have two We'll make another one. I was going to go the extreme. You know, I apologize for that. I was going to go to the extreme of having like 5 different Let's Plays, but I think it overwhelms people. So I think what I'm going to do is just have 2 or 1 and spread the fields out. You know what I mean? Spread the videos out. There. And then I can talk. And I love it because this is going to give us a bunch of yield right there. We can make 50,000 liter bales, and we can store them. We can set them in there. Technically, we could put them into our silo. That is a... let me show you real quick here. This is kind of neat what Stevie named this. It is the micro something, but crazy amount, 125 yield, 105%. We are also running with precision. What's he got this called? This is called the Small Remote High Capacity Storage by Stevie. This holds 100 million liters. We also have 25,000 pig food. So technically, we have all that stuff that he starts you with. So technically, we could give them wheat and we can give them pig food. So when the pig food runs out, until our corn is gone, they'll have wheat to eat. So we could do that. I'm really half tempted to do it. I'm really half tempted to pull the trigger on it. But because the only thing I would worry about is if we're almost $500,000 in debt, we got to pay that off, you know, and we still got huge fields to build. This is going to be crazy amount of money having to be made. I mean, if you think about all the fields that we have, all these fields, you know, you got a 20 million there, you got 23, 26, 31, 38, 39, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 44, 45, 46, 47, 57. You got $60 million to make to own the whole map. Not mentioning buying our pigs, not mentioning buying our thing. But it would be nice to start out, you know, remember too, we have factories. And we have lots of factories. So if we got, you know, the problem with pigs is the only thing they're going to make is manure and slurry. So technically, I think we would, to make money, we could do things like taking their manure and making it into straw, and then taking the straw and making it into fertilizer. Or taking straw from our fields and making it into manure. We could double and triple our manure, but I don't think with that many animals, I don't think we're going to have to worry about it. What this is this, in my opinion, this is a conversion from Fs22 from one of his ginormous maps he had before, because the setup is the exact same. You started with the farm in the exact same place, and what he did is he wiped everything out and put Fs22 stuff in here, so it's kind of really cool. So... you know, and I think this way, doing it the way we're going to do it, it'll keep me interested. And also, it'll keep you guys to not have... you can watch an hour. And then the next video will be... I'll play an hour off, and then we'll play... and then the next one will only be 15 minutes. So out of a... you know, I don't think we're going to do the 4... I don't think we're going to do 5 or 6 videos a week again. I think we're going to go back to 3, just like we were doing before. And then live stream it. And that's what we're going to do. Because I'm really, with the new year, I was telling Big A, what I want to do is I want to get some consistency, and I chose this map. And I want to get, you know, a lot going on with it. I guarantee you we're going to get a bunch of grass off this. A bunch. So we're going to get to the end of this row, and let's go see how many bales we can make, 50,000 liter bales. Let's get this. And then we'll put him right here and back into his next hole spot here. Drop him right here. Whoops, that's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. Let's go get the baler and see how many 50,000 liter bales we can make. Now, what we're going to do, though, is we're going to leave them on the ground. But on Mark Thor's baler, like when we get seriously mowing, you know, and if I come and I mow and I just mow for an hour, you guys don't have to watch it crazy. Then it'll be plowing, but we're going to have to save up to get it. So I'm hoping the silage, the last time I checked the bale, or the sell point, was selling like $100 per, let's see, 50,000 liters. That's crazy. They were selling for $100 per thousand. So at 50,000, that's, you know what, quite a bit of money. There we go. There we go. Nope, he didn't do it. So I gotta go. There. No biggie. And this will wrap them. And you see the little things on the end. I can hook 2 of those things up, and we can grab 84 bales off at 50,000 each. And then we can't sell them until they ferment. I mean, they take 1 day to ferment. I mean, you can still quick ferment them, which I could technically, but I'm not going to. We're going to do this legit. So we got to stay at the 250 or less horsepower for 1 year. Then we can go up and up and up and up from there. So we have to stay at this size tractor. And then as you see, what I'm going to do is make everybody happy as far as we started with John Deere. Then when we upgrade from 250 to 300, we'll go to a different brand. We'll go to Renault or something, you know, because I noticed there was a couple of Renault mods that are out there. They're kind of cool. As long as we can get 300 horsepower out of them, we're good. Then we can go to McCormick. Then we can go to, you know, because I'm trying to stay away from the main ones because of the fact that everybody does those. I just started with John Deere because I've never done a John Deere Let's Play that I've stayed on. I've started John Deere, but I've always gotten rid of them. So look at that. 15,000 liters per row. And that's just on this side. Oh, it finally says we don't have access. I was driving all over this thing. I think I remember the Fs22 version of this map because over here was a huge field. Then you had to drive through this. So this is great. This is something that's bringing back a lot of memories. This reminds me, you guys know that one of my top 5 maps of all time is Flint Hills. And this reminds me a lot of Flint Hills, especially once we create our own fields and we'll have them all set up. And you guys are going to see that by the time we're done with this series, there's going to be fields everywhere to do. And then we'll get that all caught up. That'll be fun. And it'll be interesting, too, to see if we can actually obtain our goal, which is owning the whole map. But we're going to take our time. We're going to do it the right way. And we're going to do it very strategically. We're not going to use a bunch of factories and make a bunch of money. We're going to try not to go in debt because I literally almost pulled the trigger, guys. I literally almost took the loan out to get that pig thing. But the nice thing is it'll give us a chance to get our cornfields in and things like that. So I would say the first thing we got to buy is a plow to plow these fields in. We will make them as we're not going to make any fields square. Like when we come up to the edge like this, we'll keep it rounded so that the fields aren't square at all. We want to make them course play friendly, but we don't want to go crazy. Well, we're almost done with 150,000 liter bale already. I only did this so that we can do something a little bit different. That sort of thing. So that'd be kind of cool. And I think, like I said, today is Monday. I'll release this on Tuesday at around 2 o'clock, probably 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I really had every intention. I was going to live stream it. There we go. First 50,000 liter bale in the yellow John Deere. And then what you do is, I learned this from my brother. What you do is you switch, like every field, you switch bales so that you know, okay, this month is the red ones and then the pink ones and the green ones, and you have hundreds and hundreds of colors to choose from. So in 2 rows, well, 3 rows, we got 50,000 liters already. So you can only imagine how much we're going to get by the time we get over to that tree line. And so if you sell 24 50,000 liter bales, that's going to be, well, 24 times 50,000. Hang on, let me grab my phone. And we'll do this on camera. 24,000 times 5,000. That's 120,000. No, I did that wrong. 24, sorry, times 50,000. 1,200,000 liters times 100. So it would be about $100,000. What I'm guessing for every million liters that we take over. And if we took 2 of them over and sold them to those trailers, that would give us 2.4 million liters of silage to sell, which is $200,000. Then you start getting your equipment and you start doing your stuff that you need to. And like I said, I got to keep my equipment under 250,000 or under 250 horsepower. Oh my gosh, come on, Fury! But it's cool. So it's kind of neat. I'm really super excited for the first of the year to get on a new map. One that I looked it up and there's nobody doing Let's Plays on this. Nobody. So this gives me a chance to do something no one else is doing. I had every intention to do Calmsden, but Big A took that out of my hair. He's a wonderful dude, but he always gets there first, if you know what I mean, because the sleeping worm always never gets to fish. So I slept a little bit, and he got on Calmsden, and I was going to go back because it's 2 years this week that it's been since I've been on Calmsden. January of 2021 is when I started it. So I was going to do it as a retro type thing, go back to it, but this is better because now I'm doing something that no one else is doing. But I hope it encourages you guys to check this map out. There's not too many issues with it, if you know what I mean. I got my gain turned up a little too loud. But, yeah. And then we'll get this up here. Ooh, we might have a second. We might have 100,000 liters. In fact, I think we're going to. Ooh, it's going to be close. Yep. There we go. 100,000 liters already, which is $10,000 we just made. We won't be able to make it till tomorrow. And then we'll back him up, and then we'll go right back to mowing a little bit more. It's going to be kind of the same thing for a while until we start making money. And then, yeah, because this map, it was on one of Stevie's other maps, and his farm was literally right in the same section here. I remember it. It's just giving me so cool vibes, almost like a retro, cool something that I've been on before, and it's exciting. Get this back on that one so we can raise it up. So 1, 2, 3, 4 rows gives us 100,000 liters. So now we know. And it's great. This mower works great. This is Mark Thor's mower mixed with Mark Thor's baler. So there you go. But I hope it inspires you guys to get on here and do the animal challenge. I'm going to put the rules out there so you can kind of play along if you want to play along. But keep in mind, even though this is just a grass map, it's a huge file. It's 1.4 gigs. So it is a huge, and it's PC only, unfortunately, for all of you console players out there. But you could, the sky's the limit. I mean, this is why everybody and their brother and their sister and their cousins and their mothers and fathers loved No Man's Land. It's literally create your own from scratch. And it's going to continue, like this map takes No Man's Land and Western Wilds to extreme, because this is this is pretty much the same as Western Wilds without all the trees in the middle. He took all the trees out. There's only basic few trees, and what he did is he put them strategically on the borders of your fields so you knew exactly where it was. And Stevie is known for making extremely good maps. You can sell everything. Like if I didn't want that farm right there, I could sell it off and I could start in one of the placeable areas and build my own farm. You know what I mean? So that's the one thing that he's done, and he's given us, what, like 15 placeable areas? Absolutely insane, where you could start your farm. You could have, on this huge map, think about how many friends you could have playing with you. All doing different animals, all doing different things, all having different farm builds. It'd be in the famous words of Fury, that would be epic. So that's cool. That's very cool and very awesome. And the amount of you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then the one I'm on. So 9 farms technically you could make on this map. And everybody that picked the farm on those placeable sections could expand their farm to along the edges, you know, and that sort of thing, because everybody would be fighting for the let's get this. Everybody would be fighting for if you started your farm, like this person could have this section, this person could have this section, so on and so forth. Everybody be fighting to get the fields, but everybody would have to save up for it. You know, like this person here would get this field. This person here would get this field. Well, this person would get these two. So you could break it up until where everybody gets a giant field and break it up any way you want. I'm just excited that I stumbled on this once again, and this is the second map in the week that I've stumbled on. It's on the underground that never sees the light of day because Stevie never puts his mods on ModHub. I mean, he puts his mods, but he doesn't put his maps. So you got to go searching for him, and you got to go putting them, you know, in the PC realm and all that stuff. So for those of you who like Stevie's mods, and I do, I have a lot of them. I have a lot of Mark Thor's mods, so they're all the same kind of people. They all mod pretty much the same way. There we go. There. And what I've got is I've got a mod called Slow Rolling Start, because in tractors in real life, you don't go 0 to 400 miles an hour. And you guys know me. I'm never going to be a person that mows unless it's on a situation where like when we were on Ocean City, where I was literally just messing around. You'll never really see me ever do a Let's Play where I'm mowing at 25, 30 miles an hour. Unless it's a rare occasion like that. And it's, you know, you're out of debt, and you've completed a series, and you're literally just messing around. I don't even watch the people that play like that. I don't have any desire to. So if you guys play that way out there, hey, awesome. That is fantastic. That's fantastic, as I say. And that's your style. But I probably won't watch much of them unless you're real close to me. Then I'll pop in, and, you know, everybody is vying for more subscribers, and everybody's vying for everything. So am I. But I have my favorites, and that's the way I'm going to do it. And this is going to be exciting. I don't even think anybody's ever started a series where you only have grass. Like, there's been maps that have started out where you have fields and you have all this stuff, but to start with nothing but grass, that's ingenious to me, because that forces you to plow in what you want to plow in. You can't just take the fields that are there and say, oh, I want to add this and I want to add that. Nope. You literally have to create your own. This is a build your own on steroids. So when we get rid of this, we get done with this row, we'll have 100,000. That's great. And then I won't put out a video. This week is going to be short because, remember, we lost Monday for the first. I'm recording this on Monday, on New Year's Day. I'm recording this for Tuesday. So when you guys see it, it will be Tuesday. Then the next video I'm going to release will be Thursday for this. So I'll record it Wednesday night for Thursday, and then we will live stream it. So there'll only be 2 videos this week that drop for this map. And that's it. And we're going to, basically, when I play the hour ahead, but here's the rules. I'm going to play the hour ahead so that the series moves a little bit, so the clock just kind of ticks away. But I'm not allowed to sell anything unless I'm on camera. That's the rule that I've kind of made for the last, like, 4 or 5 Let's Plays. That's it. Because I just think it's crazy with the amount of money cheats that we have, and with the amount of developmental controls, I could go in and put any amount of money I want. And I've always, you can go all the way back and ask my brother, I've always been firm on, I don't cheat. I don't cheat in money. I don't do all that stuff. So that's why I sell everything, and I show you guys my account screens. I always show you. You know, with this one, I had to put in I put in 30 for the mowers, and then I put in, I think it was 20 for the, which reminds me, I have to put that to 0, don't I? Yes, I do. So I had to adjust a little bit. I'll tell you how much I did. New vehicles. It cost me $394,000, but I had it. I sold them all. Let's see. Go down here and see. $44,000 I put in of my own money. Well, cheated in, technically. But I sold all the equipment that came with it. It sold vehicles was $256,000. It cost me $394,000 for this stuff. So that's how much money that we're in the whole $97,000. So I've also got to do this. Oh, whoops! How much was that? $26661. There we go. Now we are at 0. So technically, it really doesn't matter what I put in because of the fact that we still started with 0. And we have to get up to, I think, the next field over. The next cheapest field over from us is the one right below us, and that's 3.1 million. That's the smallest one. This one is 3.2. So, yeah. This next one right here, we have to get to 3.17 million to buy this next field. That's crazy. But technically, like I said, we don't have to, we can put our animal, we don't even have to build any more on the farm. In fact, I could technically sell all of that stuff right there, because I do want to check real quick. Can you buy those silos from Stevie? Yes, you can't. Oh, no. Oh, no, you can't. So that's why I like having the vehicle control add-on, because I can go to other screens and he's still moving and he's not costing me a dime. So yeah, we could technically move that so we can have this whole area to plow in for a field, which we may decide to do that once we get the money. Let's do that. Let's do the money to where we get, and I think what I want to do, this is our closest placeable section right here. Right? Let's go over here, zip like a bunny. We could have this whole corner over here to build our farm on, right? And it's right next to the BGA too, so technically you could sell that, and then you would get free fertilizer anyways. Get full digestate. Yep, there's the placeable section. We could start our farm there, and we could work our way all the way down here. In fact, it goes all the way over to, there's the edge. So you can clear out a few trees, make a little money, and you could build all this into a farm, which we may do down the road. I don't know. I got to turn that off or I'll be crazy going fast. Oops. We can get about 10-15 minutes left and then we'll rock this up. But we're also going to do it. I think what we're going to do is going forward for the new year. If you guys want to see more Fury videos, then I think I'm going to put the ball in your court. And we're going to go by amount of views that I get, you know. So we're going to start with 3 videos a week. I'm not going to release videos on Monday anymore. I don't. Monday is a horrible day. I think it's everybody goes back to work. I think everybody's busy. Monday has always been my worst day to release videos. Always. Always, always, always. So I think it's going to be Tuesday, Thursday, then the live stream. That's what we're going to do. If you want to see more Fury videos during the week, we're going to go by views and likes. Well, not so much likes, because you guys like the videos anyways. You guys are awesome about that stuff. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4 is 100,000, and we're on number 2 here. So 2 more passes, and we'll have 200,000 liters more of silage that we can sell. You get a lot, by the way. Yeah, so that's what we're going to do. So, like, for example, I think for every 100 views on a video, I'll put out another video. Okay? So if you guys want to see more videos from Fury, other than the Tuesday, Thursday, and the live stream, then tell your mothers, tell your grandfathers, tell your cousins, sisters, everybody. Tell everybody to watch the video. Because if I put this video out tomorrow and it gets 100 views before Thursday, before Wednesday, and I record it, then I'll drop another one, and so on and so forth, and I'll do that every week. My goal for the new year is I want to average 100 views per video, if we can. That's what my goal is. Everybody has a New Year's resolution. Everybody has, they lose more weight, do what you got to do, all those things. We all have those. But mine for my Farm Sim channel is I'm going to do my darndest to stay on this until we own the map. Now, that doesn't mean we can't come out with other series. That just means that I'm going to stay on this one until we get to our goal, which is owning the whole map. That's at least my goal for New Year's. If it takes me a full year, it takes me a full year. Because remember, we just got done with the second year. Well, we're starting into our 3rd year now. We got 1 more year, and then next November, they'll probably be 2025. They'll probably be dropping a new one. And remember, we got this Fs22 on Thanksgiving Day in 2021. So my guess would be in 2024 in November, which is about 10 months away, we'll get Farm Sim 25. And they may go another year because they've done that in 19. So, I can't imagine them going too much further because we're already past Fs22. We're into 24 now. So I would imagine that within the next 10 or so months that they're going to release another one. So if this takes me until then, and then even after that, because none of us, like, I don't put out videos for, like, when FS25 comes out, I don't put out videos for that until I've had it a while, until I play around with it a little bit. But this new style, is, I've spent the better part of the 3 years on this game, jumping around and playing around and doing stuff that, isn't my style in real life, because in real life I stay on a project until it's done. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and we're on the 8th one. There you go. That's, as soon as this is done here, that's 200,000 more. Yeah. And then when we get to April, that'll all be fermented, because it only takes a day with Mark Thor's baler. So I could ferment them now technically, but I'm not going to. I'm going to wait till next month, and then we'll sell them. Sell them in April. We'll make our money. We'll buy ourselves the first thing we'll buy is a plow, and we'll start plowing in this field over here, because now that I know that there's those placeable sections, I'm going to start building up to moving our farm to one of those sections. And we'll have the placeable section. We'll have all the placeable sections for all the animals that we want, and we'll leave all these for fields. So, but that's what we're going to do. So that's what I'm going to challenge you guys with. So when I drop this video on Tuesday, which for you guys it'll be Tuesday. If you want to see a video before Thursday, let's get the views to 100 minimum. If we get to 200, I'll put out a second video, and so on and so forth, and so on and so forth. Now, I'm going to stop right here, because I don't want to hit that, but I'm going to move over and mow it anyways, so that we can pick it up, but that'll be my line right there. Do this little one a little bit manually here. There we go. So we still get that grass. And then we go like this. This little 6M is actually pulling these mowers pretty good. Really shocked. Because usually 6Ms are right around 175 to 180 horsepower. Maybe 200. There. And then we'll do that row afterwards. Just keep on this line right here. And here we go. Yep, got about 10 minutes left, everybody, and we'll wrap it up. So that's my challenge to you guys. Crack my back a little bit. The more views we get, the more videos Fury will put out. And if they stay low, if the views stay low, then we'll just continue to put out what we put out, and that's it. I'm going to still continue, but I'm going to leave it in the hands of you guys. You guys always tell me, you know, hey, we want more Fury videos. We want more Fury videos. And what I'm going to tell you guys is now I'm going to leave it up to you guys. That's it. We'll challenge you guys. The more people that you guys get to watch the Fury videos, the more videos you'll get. And that's going north for. Also, if you are in a good situation, which I'm pretty sure that most of us aren't after the holidays, if you like the content that you like, make sure you like and subscribe. Share. Make sure you guys are joining the Fury Machine Gaming immediate family. I'm going to do it this way. The next time that we get to 20, I'm going to put out a members-only video for you guys. And I'm also going to start looking for new merch. Because I had merch all set up. And I had everybody all set up on a thing. And my distributor fell through. So it was a mess. It was an absolute mess. So we're going to get that going again. We're going to get this channel backing up. And this is going to be the best year for the Fury Machine Gaming channel. We're also going to continue to push other games coming into the new year. We're also going to... I'm primarily a farming simulator channel. But we're also going to put in some live streams. Like if we get 2 farm sim videos out a week. And then I do Euro Truck. I have so many games that I can do that will give it a little bit of a fresh twist. But we're going to make this the best Fury year ever. That's my goal. You know, we all, like I said, we all have our little things where we want to drop 10 pounds or do all this stuff. I'd like to probably drop about 20, 25 if I can. You know, get me back under 200 pounds, which would be nice. Again, because even though I'm only about 220, I start to feel it. You know, your knees start hurting a little bit more, and you start, you know, and I'm not getting any younger, so I'd like to be able to drop like 20 pounds or whatever, which isn't the end of the world. But, you know, once I get turned around here, I'm going to get a drink real quick. I forgot that an hour you start to get parched a little bit. And we'll go right to the edge of insanity. Right here. Raise her up. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2 more rows and we'll have another 100,000. It's funny how we start doing that, isn't it? All right. Let's stop mowing for a minute. And go back to baling just for something a little bit different this video. Because when I do the hour off, I can get everything mowed up. And then I can come and bale. And then I can come and pick them up. And that'll be fun. You can see how far we've gone. Mowing. You can mow quite a bit in an hour. But I'm super excited that this new year, it gives me a chance to, you know, every content creator out there, it gives you a chance to start over. So, and that's why I'm going to throw the time lapses in. You know, I'm going to put this video out for Tuesday, and the Thursday video will be a time lapse, and then we may live stream it, we may not, we may do some. You guys don't understand. I got a map for Euro Truck Simulator downloaded. That's a 1-to-1 map. So basically, when you drive it and you have a run that's 30 miles, you have to legitimately drive 30 miles. It takes like 45 minutes to do one run. It's absolutely awesome, but it's crazy. And when you level, unlike with Truck Sim and whatever, when you level, you only get that 30-mile run. So I've done 3 runs already, and I'm still like not even to level 1 yet. That's how. And this map, I think it's called. It's in Germany. It's a 1-to-1 of Germany, but I think it's called Heidelberg or something like that. Is the name of the map. But it's got up to, I think, a 200-mile area to do, and it's absolutely crazy when you go and if you had to do a 200-mile run. And just so you guys know, when you're in Germany, the speeds, because I go by miles per hour, the speeds are like, you have to go like 37 kilometers an hour to go 50, and one of them is like 56, but it matches. It's weird. So like the fastest I've ever been able to go is 55 miles an hour, because in Germany they don't, other than the main Autobahn and the main highways that they have don't have a lot of crazy speeds. So you're driving on a regular old highway and you can go 50 miles an hour, and they put police everywhere. Now, I've paid attention, and I'm doing it realistically, driving as best as I can as a truck, because I've never driven a real big truck before. And I've only got 1 speeding ticket so far. But like, you get onto the roads, and if you switch it to miles per hour, then the miles per hour will say like 37, and you have to go 37 on that road. It's like, it takes a long time. And then the clock speed goes real time. So you can do a bunch of runs in a day, providing you have the sanity. I do about 30, 35 miles, and I'm like, okay, I'm done. Because it takes me about 45 minutes to an hour. And it's just awesome. Like I said, I've done 3 or 4 runs, and I'm only halfway to level 1. And then and I have to get to level 5 before I can buy my straight truck, because what I did is I put the rigid chassis in so that I can drive straight trucks, because some of the roads are tight in Germany, and I don't want to deal with the trailer anymore. So I want to get a straight truck, but I can't buy that until level 5. So it's crazy. It's crazy. It's awesome, and it's fun, and it's crazy, but that's definitely set up for live streaming for sure. Because, then in 2 or 3 hours, you can get a couple of runs done and you can move yourself along a little bit more. But so it'll be kind of cool, because it gives me the best of both worlds with this series. Look at that, 150,000 liters already. But it gives me the chance to come and talk to you guys for an hour. Come and set up a time lapse with some cool music like we used to do. Pop that out, and then come and see you guys on a stream. On Saturday for 2 or 3 hours, or whatever we decide to stream. And we can do other games. We can do this game. We can pop back and forth. We don't have to do this, because I think that what I made the mistake of on Valley Spring is when you're streaming. First of all, we were going 28-day months. When you're streaming 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 weeks in a row of the same map, people go, wait a minute, I don't want to see this anymore. I saw this mowing grass 10 years ago. So I understood why that one fell off, because that was even getting boring to me. But if I flip it around and do, say, a truck sim video, and then do this, then live stream this, and then come back and do a, different kind, like a Skyrim video, or Transport Fever 2, or City Skylines 2, or things like that, It'll bounce it. It'll mix it up. Plus, it'll give me a chance to get a break from Farm Sim, even though I don't need it. All right, so we got about 1 minute and 10 seconds. I'm going to turn around this, and I'm going to say my goodbyes, and we'll get wrapped up. Welcome to My Lands by Stevie, 4X, crazy, insane, gaslighting grass fields. Let's shut this down. So on that note, as you can see, we've got ourselves 150,000 liters, and we're almost ready to make another bale, and we still got a long ways to mow yet. Remember, I'm mowing at 8 meters wide, so that's a pretty decent-sized mower. So on that note, please, please, please look out for yourselves, look out for each other, and most importantly, look out for each other's families. Please, it's a new year. It'd be awesome. Take care of your families. It's all we got. Everybody's only got one family. Be sure to like and subscribe and share. Hit the little notification ding bell so you get notified when Fury drops a video. Please. Be sure to enjoy the night, the day, the weekend, whenever you are watching this. And on that note, everybody, I love you all. And we will be right back here on Thursday with another video of My Lands by Stevie. Have a wonderful night, everybody, and Happy New Year.